What's good, everybody? Thank you for the rose, Trulin. Thank you for the rose, Nina. Thank y'all for the love. Thank y'all for the support. What's good, everybody? I came here to spread some wisdom and to do my very intellectual talk today, as I always do. But today feels a little bit different. Today feels a little bit special. First things first, before we get started, what I want to do is I want to clean the energy in the air. Make sure that we got good energy in here. And if you've been having a hard time in life, if today has been a hard day for you, guess what? I'm going to go ahead and try to give you a little energy cleanse. Thank you, Chulin, for the lightning bolts. Here we go. All I need you to do is take a deep breath. Take a deep breath. Ready? 3, 2. One more. Here we are. Here we are. Ready? That was needed. That calmed my spirit. That calmed my spirit. That calmed my spirit. That calmed my spirit very much. Very, very, very much. I'm putting my shungite on the desk. Okay. Listen, y'all. Today's live is about sometimes your heart has to get broken. Sometimes God, thank you, Divine Empress. Sometimes God has to break your heart to save your soul. Okay. And the reason why I'm talking to you about this today is because I need you to understand anything negative that has ever happened in your life was never for no reason. It was never for no reason. Every single piece of negativity that has ever entered your life has always been here to develop you to becoming the very person that you've always wanted to become, who you're destined to become. Okay? Somebody said that lapis lazuli. These necklaces are actually on sale on my website. The link is in my bio. These necklaces are actually on sale, manhurst.com. So sometimes we get so caught up in our emotions. Sometimes we get so caught up in our feelings. Sometimes we get so caught up in the negative that we think that we are riddled with bad luck. That life is just beating us up for no apparent reason. And when I tell you, my love, you are far from the truth. Whatever it is that you're going through right now, I need you to understand that it is to develop you to be the person who you are destined to become, to achieve the things that you are destined to achieve. You know, but sometimes it's hard to look at the bigger picture when you are in the frame. You've lost friends, you've lost relationships, you've lost people who you thought you were going to see for the rest of your life, who you thought were going to be a part of your life, just to find out that they broke your heart. And those were the very people that actually help you develop the most. You see, there's a saying in African spirituality, sometimes the enemy takes you to the finish line. Sometimes the enemy takes you to the finish line. So yeah, you may have lost that friend, but you learn to rely on yourself more. You see, some of y'all have become codependent on some of these relationships in your life. And this is why life and universe and whatever it is you may call it has separated you from these people. Because you started to give your power to the friendship instead of giving your power to yourself. Anytime that you give your power to something or someone else, you will always lose that very thing that you're giving your power to. And the reason why is because things are meant to heal you and help you, not overpower you or make you feel small. You see, it's been you and God, you and the Most High, that's been making things happen, baby. Not that friend, not that phone, not that this, not that. No, it's your will, it's your energy. And sometimes you don't give yourself enough credit. Y'all make sure y'all share this live, leave likes on this live, and show some support, because that support is how I grow. Okay? Now, I want you to know that before we even get this live started, I want to give a thanks to the ancestors, the benevolent ancestors. And I want to say thanks to God. I want to say thanks to the Most High. And I want to give thanks to myself and all those that have passed and that walked the earth before me. You know, I think you forget how powerful you are, but Besides you, I think you forget how powerful your spirit family is. Your spirit guides, your guardian angels, your ancestors. When's the last time you gave thanks? Yeah. I think you've forgotten the basics to this. Nothing can happen without the spirit. Nothing can happen without this soul of yours. And some of y'all have been selling your soul to this material realm. You care more about the money in your pocket than your actual happiness. You care about the money in your pocket over your health. Don't sacrifice things that don't matter for things that do matter. Because guess what? Those very things that you're sacrificing for money, for fame, for ambition, for success, are the very things that you would get the moment that you empower yourself. Now, this is what I mean, okay? You will sacrifice your happiness for $1, right? But little did you know, if you put your happiness first, if you put your health first, your self-love first, you're going to get those things regardless. And this is something I was talking to with my friend. I said, you know, money is not connected to how good of a person you are. I want y'all to know that. Money is not connected to how good of a person you are, because then that means that bad people, evil people, negative people wouldn't be wealthy, but we know that there's lots of them, right? No, money is connected to willpower. Money is connected to how much you want something, what you're willing to sacrifice for it. Money is connected to how obsessed you will be to having that success, right? But now let me teach you something else. The people who aren't good people but have money tend to end up being unsatisfied, unfulfilled, unhappy, right? And then you're over here wondering why it's taking you so long. Why you gotta struggle? Why you gotta this? Why you gotta that? Because your money, your wealth is gonna come with fulfillment. Your money, your wealth is gonna come with happiness. Your money, your wealth is gonna come with satisfaction. You know, there's something that David Goggins says. Thank you, Leslie, for the rose. There's something that David Goggins says. He says he knows very successful people who feel like things are missing. He says, man, something is missing right now in my life. What's missing? But then David Goggins like, nothing's missing in my life. He may not be as wealthy as them. He's like, nothing's missing in my life. You know what's missing? You know what's missing? What's missing is you actually finding out who you are and what you're made of. And let me give you an example of what I mean. Why does David Goggins feel like he found himself and he's satisfied and he's fulfilled, but the people who have all these things, these multi-million dollars and these yachts, don't feel fulfilled? Let me tell you why. Yeah, maybe these people who are wealthy and multi-millionaires have been putting in a lot of work, but they haven't pushed themselves to the end of breaking. Thank you, Standy Man, for the gifts. They haven't pushed themselves to see what they're really made of. And then you have David Goggins, who will push himself to the point of death to see just how far he could go. Now you may say, Dad, but let's think about it. All of the greats have sacrificed themselves to figure out who they are. Are you willing to sacrifice everything to figure out who you truly are? Not just money, but are you actually willing to sacrifice everything to find out what you're made of? Are you willing to push yourself when you're tired? Are you willing to push yourself when you're done, when you don't want to find out who you really are? Here's an example, okay? This guy, David Goggins, that I look up to, he does these marathons, these 100-mile marathons, 200-mile marathons, 50-mile marathons. And the only reason why he does these marathons is not to become first place, but to dominate his own mind. To dominate his own mind, to see if he can basically domesticate his mind, if he can overpower his mind. You see, some of y'all, when y'all start working out, the moment things hurt, you want to stop. The moment things don't feel good, you want to stop. That means that you've allowed everything besides your will to beat you, to win. Do you get what I'm saying? Do you get what I'm saying? So basically, this pain that you're going through, the internet connection is bad. Is it lagging? No. No, we're good. Is it lagging, y'all? Let me know, are we lagging? It's not lagging. Okay, thank you. Hold on, y'all. All right, hold on. All right, let's keep going. So, basically what I want to say is, anything that you're going through right now that you feel like, fuck, this is challenging me. This is why I don't like looking at the comments sometimes, because I just let me focus. All right, so listen, for this time that I'm about to just lock in and tell you what I feel like I need to tell you, I'm not going to look at the comments, all right? I'm going to look straight at this camera, not looking at the comments, all right? Hold on. Listen, this is what I need you to understand. Whatever it is in life that you feel like you're dealing with right now, whatever it is in life that you feel like is causing you to struggle, causing you to pain, you don't know if you're going to make it. This is the very thing that's going to take you to the next level. I need you to learn that anything that is causing you struggle or resistance is the very thing that you must grab by the, because that is the energy that you need to ride to get to the next level. It's never going to be positive energy that takes you to the next level. I need you to understand what I'm saying real quick. It's never going to be positive energy that takes you to the next level. A lot of times it'll be trauma. A lot of times it'll be hitting your low. A lot of times it'll be negativity that's going to have you finally wake the fuck up. Because sometimes it takes you to go through something so fucked up for you to take a moment and be like, whoa. You see, when everything is going good, why would you change it? When everything is going perfectly fine, why would you change what you're doing? In all reality, maybe you shouldn't. But once things starts to get challenging, once things start to fail and you start to lose, that means that you are now finding out the kinks within your routine. You're finding the kinks within your life that is causing you to stagnate. Stagnation is not good. And if you are in the same place that you was in last year, that means that you're not doing something right. You should be learning something new every day about yourself. But you have these distractions that's coming in. You have these people that come in and say, you say that you want to stop eating sugar so much. You say you want to stop smoking, but then you got this one friend. Yo, bro, pull up. That friend, I'm not telling you to demonize that friend, but that friend is holding you back. In all reality, I don't even want to blame the friend. You are holding you back for even continuing to connect with this friend on this same mutual base that you know is holding you back. You only hang out with this friend to smoke. You only hang out with this friend to drink. So that means if you want to get better, what does that mean? That friend has to go. And these are the sacrifices that you have to be willing to make to win. Sometimes God has to break your soul. Sometimes God has to break your heart to break your soul. The reason why is because when God or the universe or the Most High told you to get rid of this person, you didn't listen. So God, the Most High, your ancestor, made this person hurt you. So you had no choice. You see, when you don't do it yourself, you allow your angels, your spirits, divine intervention to come in and to make that change happen itself. Sometimes when you don't make that change happen, life is like, you know what? We gotta fuck her up. Cause she's not, we gotta fuck her up. We gotta shake her, we gotta rock her world. Because she's not making the change herself. You think life, you think your ancestors, you think God, I'm just gonna say your ancestors, okay? You think your ancestors just gonna let you waste a destiny? No, they're counting on you. And yeah, shit may hurt, but you gotta understand, pain is what you want to embrace. Pain, you see, people have described life in such good or bad circumstances, not realizing that life is not black and white like that. What you thought was good, what you thought felt good, you see, getting feels good, but is it really good? Sugar tastes good, but is it really good? Some things that you think feel good aren't really good. And that's why I say life isn't black or white. There's nuances. So that pain that you think is bad is actually good. That pain, that struggle that you're going through, you need to embrace that struggle. That struggle is the very thing that's making you, not the positive. You think that when you making some money, you think that when your bills are finally paid, that means that you're doing good. No, you're doing good when you start facing struggle. You're doing good when you get hate. Isn't that interesting? You got to think beyond what just feels good. Uncomfortability is the number one thing that helps you grow. Yet everyone runs away from it. Why do people run away from things that are uncomfortable? Because people are afraid to face themselves. People are afraid to look at, you know what? This is what I have to change. This is what I need to work on. This is what I need to fix about myself. People don't like to take accountability. You know, sometimes you got to look at yourself and say, you know, I'm not doing shit. I'm not doing shit. You're not doing shit. You're not. You thought you was doing shit, but you're not doing shit because you know you could be doing more. You know that guilt feeling that you feel when you take a nap or when you go to sleep and you're like, man, I could have did more. Yeah, that guilt is your spirit telling you that you're wasting time. You think you got 20, 30 years. You don't know that for sure. You don't have shit. You don't know what you have. But you take life for granted. You take time for granted. You take all that shit for granted. Hold on, y'all. You have to stop taking your time for granted as if you have all the time in the world. You know, tomorrow could be your last day. Tomorrow could be your last day and you wouldn't even know. You wouldn't even know that tomorrow is your last day. And this is why I say sometimes it takes the people who go to prison or the people who have near-death experiences really start to appreciate life more than the people who are free, more than the people who haven't gone through that experience. And sometimes you need to go through that experience. Sometimes you need to go through an experience that challenges your freedom for you to realize how really blessed you are. That's why when the people get out of prison, they be the happy. Look at Bobby Shmurda. Look at Bobby Shmurda. When you look at Bobby Shmurda looked like he is living the best life he's ever lived. You know why? Because when he went to prison, he saw his freedom get taken away. And when you recognize that something like that can be taken away, you start to appreciate it more. You get what I'm saying? You woke up today. Don't take that for granted. You woke up today. Do not take that for granted. And that's the thing, like, you know, one thing that David Goggins talked about was he went to the military. I'm not saying you got to go to the military, but something that I liked about what he was saying was that the military will either make or break you, but first it has to break you first before it can ever make you. And this situation that you're going through, you may feel like it's really breaking you. But what if I told you that you need to be broken? What if I told you that you need to be broken in order for it to be rebuilt again? Because guess what? When a bone is too fucked up, it needs to be broken in order to heal the right way. So I don't know who needs to hear this, but this situation that you think is completely breaking you down, it needed to. It needs to. Because you were never going to become the person that you want to become being the same person that you always was. And that's just facts. Let me look at, I had a whole list of things that I wanted to talk about. What else did I wanted to talk about? Your mind and your brain and your ori, your head has been trying to talk to you for the longest. Let me break that down for you. A lot of y'all, and stick with me when I say this, okay? A lot of y'all have this feeling within your mind as if something has been trying to communicate with you, as if something has been trying to talk to you, as if something has been trying to reach you. You get what I'm saying? But the problem is that you haven't set time aside to talk to it. And you may say, what is it? It's you. It's you. You have to set time aside to listen to yourself. And a lot of times I've noticed that the time that I get to listen to myself is meditation. Meditation isn't just for a positive mindset or to get rid of negativity. Meditation also allows you to hear yourself. Meditation also allows you to get connected to yourself, but to also know, okay, what's going on with me? A lot of y'all don't know what's going on with you because you don't take meetings with yourself. You don't take time with yourself. You don't listen to yourself. You don't sit with yourself. This is something that I want you to do. I want you to sit in a fucking room by yourself. Sit in a room by yourself, no phone, no technology, no nothing. Do it for just an hour and just sit there looking at the fucking wall. Look at the fucking wall. Just go sit in the room, turn everything off, no stimulation, and look at the fucking wall. And you'll start to hear yourself for the first time. You see, some of y'all feel so neglected because not other people, but because you neglect you. You neglect you. You can't be mad at nobody else but you. You don't listen to yourself. When your body says, I don't feel comfortable, when I say comfortable, I mean like not the type of uncomfort that grows you, but the type of uncomfortable that's like, this is not healthy for you. You don't listen to yourself. But then you expect other people to listen to you. Let's be for real. You don't listen to yourself, but you expect other people to listen to you. You don't respect yourself. You don't respect yourself, but you expect other people to respect you. Make it make sense. It don't make sense. It don't make sense. You don't respect you, but you expect other people to respect you. You don't treat yourself right, but you want other people to treat you right. It's called insanity, my love. You have to set the example for yourself. Another thing I want to say too is money. Let's talk about money. You know, a lot of times before you ever come across money, you usually go through a dry spell first. Before you ever come across money, you usually go through a dry spell first. And that's something that I've noticed with life. Before you come across success, you go through lots of failure. Before you come across love, you go through lots of hate or heartbreak. Before you come across the very thing that you want, you first have to go through the opposite of it. Because guess what? The opposite of it is what develops you for what it is that you're asking for. You get what I'm saying? You see, distractions are real. Distractions are real. Stop spamming. Stop spamming. Stop spamming. You feel me? And I just feel like a lot of y'all don't recognize that you've been distracted. A lot of y'all don't recognize that people that you allow in your space are single-handedly holding you back. Do you know people can stop you from reaching your destiny? Do you know that? Every time you get focused, this one person calls you. This one person texts you. Every time you get focused, this one person reaches out to you and you're like, bro, you don't even peep it until, I'm telling you right now, pay attention to once you start getting focused, who starts to call you? Who starts to want to go out? The moment you tell people, yeah, I'm not trying to spend money like that. I'm not trying to go out. I'm not trying to do this. Look at the people who try to change your mind. Look at the people who try to change your mind. Y'all drop a fire emoji in the chat if this resonating with y'all. Y'all drop a fire emoji in the chat if this is resonating with y'all, if this is something that you're going through, if this is helping you. That's what I'm talking about. Somebody say my mama. I can't. Not your mama. Not your mama. Bruh said my mama. Not your mama. That's what I'm talking about. TikTok going crazy right now. Excuse me. TikTok going crazy right now. That's what I'm talking about. What's the next thing that I wanted to say? Ascension symptoms. This the next one. Okay. Now listen. Only the people who don't get it, I'm going to sound a little crazy. But check this out. When you are ascending in life, you are going to have certain ascension symptoms. When you are elevating in life, you are going to have certain ascension symptoms. I'm telling you right now. And you may say, what are these ascension symptoms, Ori? What are these ascension symptoms? I'm about to tell you right now. These ascension symptoms that you're going through, some of y'all may find that you're sleeping almost like 15 hours in a day. Y'all run up the likes on this live. You're finding out that you're sleeping like 15 hours in a day. You're like, why am I sleeping so much? Why am I so tired? Why am I so overstimulated? Why? Oh my God, what's going on? Bro, let me tell you something. When your spirit is elevating to a new level of consciousness or a new level, your body has to catch up. Think about it like this. Let's think about swimming, okay? When you are swimming and you are in a different depth of the pool, you cannot just go from the bottom of the pool all the way to the top of the ocean. This is what I mean, right? Okay, let me say this one more time. I want to make sure that y'all get this, okay? This is the same as energy, okay? When you are at the bottom of the ocean, you cannot go from the bottom of the ocean and swim straight to the top. You will literally get crushed by the pressure. Life is the same way. Energy is the same way. If you are at a low frequency, you have to move up one frequency, get adjusted. Move up one frequency, get adjusted. Move up one frequency and get adjusted. Now, y'all may be figuring out like, you know what? Is this real? Is this real? Remember, this is all scientifically proven. Remember, science is real. Frequencies are real. You have an electromagnetic aura. I know I got this Pokemon hat on, but take me serious when I say this. A lot of y'all are elevating, and elevation requires you to adjust. Elevation requires you to adapt. Some of y'all are probably super tired and sleeping so much, and some of y'all are probably like super wired and can't sleep at all. Which one is it? Are y'all super tired and you keep falling asleep for hours and hours and hours? Or are you super wired and you can't sleep at all? Which one is it? Golden Love Bug said, I'm barely sleeping with high energy, but still tired. Why? Very wired. Very wired. Very wired. So see, everybody's wired. Everybody's wired. Wow. Wow. A lot of y'all are you remember that movie in the Matrix, the part of the Matrix where Neo was getting all these downloads and he was getting these new upgrades to his body? Remember that? And he was in that chair for hours upon hours. Remember? Oh yeah, some of these rings you guys can go ahead and check out these rings on my crystal shop. The link is in my bio. We just dropped some new rings. We also dropped some new necklaces. Hold on, let me show y'all because somebody asking about. Y'all see this? Y'all see this? We done dropped some new necklaces on the website. Y'all make sure y'all go ahead and check them out. New bracelets and everything. Make sure y'all go check them out. Link in the bio. Yeah, man, listen. Oh, also new bracelets. Y'all make sure y'all check this out too. These bracelets, these don't turn. Y'all make sure y'all check these out. And make sure y'all check these out too. Sunstone. All right. So yeah, man, if you find yourself wired, you like not able to gain no sleep, let me tell you something. What you need to do is you need to be taking that time to get more in tune with yourself, but also learning more about yourself. Very wired, but tired. Very wired, but tired. If you're wired, I would recommend exercising too. If you're wired, I recommend exercising too. Exercising will help you so much in a time where you feel like you have so much energy. What's up, Gigi? 10 out of 10 fire. Thank you. Y'all click the link in my bio and check out the new crystals that we just dropped. What about the one in the air? What the hell are you talking about? What if you're tired? You have to get your rest. If you're tired, you shouldn't force yourself to stay up. Get your rest. Like, one thing about it, like, I took a nap today and I woke up at 1 o'clock and I felt guilty. But also, another one that I want to say too is, another thing that I want to say too is that a lot of times it could be your diet. It could be your diet. I don't know if this is Gary or David. It could be your diet. Your diet could also be causing you to have this tiredness. Like, I'm telling you right now, some of y'all got to chill with the coffee. Some of y'all, like, let me tell you something. I'm thinking about taking a sugar fast. I've already got it planned. October 1st, I'm doing a sugar fast. Sugar fast October 1st for a whole week. What's up, Gary? For a whole week, I'm literally not taking in no sugar. No fucking sugar. Bro, I just had to fill a fucking cavity. Gary, you don't know I stopped smoking. You probably gonna be like, what the fuck, Gary? I literally stopped smoking. No matter when I lay down, 4 hours of sleep is all I get for 7 months now. Are you working out? Are you working out? Are you working out? Yeah, I gotta chill with the fucking coffee. I was drinking espressos. I was like, bro, like, but the espressos was causing my sleep to be off balance. Because guess what? When you take in all that sugar, you're getting this false dopamine. You're getting this false fucking dopamine. And when you get this false fucking dopamine, now you're up and up and up. But it's like you're not even on real energy. You're on fake energy, artificial shit. Artificial sugar. No, but I plan to start yoga. See, once you start working out, it'll help you get some more sleep. It'll help you get some more sleep. It'll help you get some more sleep. Oh, no caffeine for me. Yeah, gotta be careful with the caffeine. Gotta be careful. We gaming today on today's live, too. We gaming today. Today, we gaming. I got 2K. I got 2K like 2 days ago. So I'm building up my build today. We playing Warzone today. Y'all make sure y'all subscribe to me on YouTube. YouTube is where you can see the full stream. But yeah, I think the biggest thing that I've been learning too is that, like, yo, like, I'm about to speak some real shit real quick. Let me tell you something, okay? Real shit, I don't fuck with a lot of people. And I think y'all can know that. And the reason why I don't fuck with a lot of people is sometimes I feel like they get me off my path. They get me off my journey. They get me off of what the fuck I'm supposed to do, because sometimes we get distracted by these people. The people who are meant to be in your life, the people who are in alignment with you, are going to promote you doing your work, promote you getting to where you need to go. It's going to promote you to get to where you need to be. But the people who aren't there for you, or the people who don't get you, are only going to pull you away from your work. Pay attention to the people who pull you away from your work. Pay attention to the people who promote you getting to your work. That's something that I've noticed. That is something that I noticed. What other ascension symptoms? Let me show you right now. Anxiety is another ascension symptom. Anxiety is another ascension symptom. I'm about to look it up right now. Here, I got ascension symptoms right here. Y'all ready? Body sores. Your body sore. One ascension symptom is your body soreness. Body soreness. You know, when I know that I'm going through some type of ascension, I can feel it in my spine. I can feel that shit in my spine. It feels like my spine is being stretched, or I start feeling some type of spinal pain. Body aches. Fatigue. Headaches. I don't know about toothaches. My stomach. Oh, stomach pains. This is why it's important to fast. Stomach pains. Some of y'all may be shitty. Like some of y'all may be shitting. You're like, bro, why am I shitting so much? Stomach pains. Stomach pains. Stomach pains. Stomach pains is another one. Listen, y'all, before we get too deep, I do want to let y'all know, before I get too deep, let me let y'all know. I just dropped some new necklaces and bracelets that I want y'all to go ahead and check out. The link is in my bio. Click Crystal Shop if you guys have not yet checked it out. We just dropped new bracelets. Hold on, let me show you. We just dropped new bracelets. We dropped bangles. Y'all make sure y'all check this out. Hold on for my people. Y'all make sure y'all go ahead and check out the Crystal Shop. We dropped new rings, new bracelets, new necklaces. Y'all know I got to promote myself. Y'all know I got to let y'all know what's going on in the Crystal Shop. Look, tennis bracelet. These do not turn, okay? They do not turn. High quality shit, boy. Y'all make sure y'all go ahead and check this out. And let me show y'all the new necklaces we got. Some of them are already selling out, y'all. Damn, some of them are already selling out. The new necklaces that we got. This one, you know, I would recommend this one for fire signs, Leos and shit like that. People who have like very fiery energy, very warrior-like energy. This is the one that I'm wearing right now. You know what I'm saying? Lots of beautiful crystals. That I want y'all to go ahead to check out. What do y'all think about them? Tell me what y'all think about them. Here, my favorite one on this one is this one. This right here, this is the one I'm wearing right now too. This one right here is definitely one of my favorites. I feel like it looked like planets. What y'all think about it? Y'all think they look nice? The link is in my bio. Click Crystal Shop. What y'all think about them? And here's what I can say. If you guys are looking to get a new crystal or more crystals, what you can do is you can comment your birthday below or your zodiac sign, and I can tell you what's the best crystal for you to get.